My name is Dr. Matt Rasband. I'm a professor of neuroscience at Baylor College of Medicine. I'd like to invite you as a prospective student to find out more about the kinds of neurodegenerative diseases and the models that we study related to these diseases from my colleague, Dr. Joanna Jankowski.
So the neurological diseases that labs here study are a wide range of things. We have a really strong group of researchers working in neurodegenerative diseases in particular, and that covers Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, ALS, and cerebellar ataxias. We also have a really strong emphasis in autism spectrum disorders. So there are groups working in Rett syndrome as well as other genetic causes of autism spectrum disorder. And of course, there are people working on a range of other diseases. What sort of models do we use here? It's actually a wide range of models that are used here to study neurological disease. There are things that are basic model systems like cells in dishes, and we go all the way up to larger vertebrate models, but including invertebrate models such as worms. There's a lot of engineered Drosophila models here. We're really strong on genetically engineered mice, and so we have a lot of genetically engineered mouse work going on here, but we're also starting to get into genetically engineered rats as well. And so there's a wide range of ways that we approach neurological disease modeling. The interaction between labs working on diseases here is amazing. Baylor is an extremely collaborative place, and that really makes this college stand out for me. It was one of the things that drew me to Baylor College of Medicine in the first place, was to see how well people got on together and how easily labs could interact between one another. For instance, in neurological disease models, because we know each other so well, we often end up serving on the thesis committees of other labs' students. And so we interact together, we help in trying to make each other's students' work better through those thesis committees. And then through those thesis committees, students from one lab have access to my resources, and my students have access to their resources and their expertise, which again really helps to bring us all together and it helps to make everyone's work stronger through that effort. Students have a wonderful opportunity to learn about neurological disease in their coursework here. There was a course that was created by neuroscientist and neurologist Jeff Nobles, now going on almost 20 years ago, that has run continuously since he founded this course. And it's a really neat design where he brings together clinicians with basic researchers in a range of diseases, going from epilepsy to Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, depression, traumatic brain injury, and it changes up each year as expertise changes. And so it's a really nifty course for students to take, and it's one of the ones that they like best out of the curriculum because it gives them that clinical interaction and the ability to hear about how these diseases affect patients before they learn about the underlying mechanisms that can be studied in the laboratory.
I hope that you've enjoyed this overview of our neuroscience graduate program here at Baylor College of Medicine and that we've convinced you that this is an amazing place to train in the neurosciences. Lastly, I hope that I'll see your application.